So he leaves, right?
I love this reveal.
This fucking scene. So like he's walking through West Berlin. It's the middle of the night. It's deserted. There's not even cars going past. And quite literally, the Nazis have guys on every corner. Like everywhere he goes, there is another guy in a cunty little menswear fit being like, no, you don't. He tries to like pick up the phone somewhere.
He walks, and we get this reveal where he's walking down the same street as 009 to the same phone booth.
Yeah.
And he tries to use the phone booth, and like the Nazi guy comes up behind him and it's just like, nope.
They don't even talk. And this captures a real kind of like, particularly, I think, neo-Nazi kind of menace, right? Where it's like, I don't even need to threaten you kind of thing.
Yeah.
They do this like a few times because he keeps trying to get to a phone. He tries to escape.
The thing is, like, we know from an earlier scene, like the first one with the two blokes talking about the pheasant, that both the previous agents were killed in the same way, shot in the back with the thing. And when Quiller leaves and he's walking down the same street, that leads you to believe that they've done this shit 3 times.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
My boy is getting done in yet again.
He like tries to escape with, again, some good counter surveillance, trying to like duck into a train station and like throw them off the scent. And it doesn't work. He comes back out, they're just waiting for him, like completely blasé, because there's more of them.
They all rush into a car and are like, fuck you, I know where you're going. Like drive ahead of a train and like arrange themselves casually.
This is really good. Like, this is up there for me with like the Long Good Friday for kidnapping movies. Even though he hasn't been like formally kidnapped, he's just kind of like being escorted by these guys.
And he also knows that like if he goes back, he can save her life. But the alternative option is he just lets her die. And he makes it back to his hotel around about dawn.
It's a really funny bit where he like goes and he sees that like the phone in the corridor next to his room has been ripped entirely off the wall. And at this point, I write down, stop outplaying this man. I feel sorry for him.
Every fucking turn, man.
His room has been ransacked. They are like several steps. They are several squeaky steps ahead of him.
What, they've done this shit twice already. Like, this guy is just walking down a fucking railroad. Like, got his ass.
So
and like, there's guys waiting outside his hotel, and he realizes, right, I can sneak out the back, and my car is in the hotel garage. So he does. He like, shimmies down and it gets into the garage of the car. And he's about to start the engine on his car. And then he's like, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
And he checks underneath the car and they fitted a fucking bomb on it.
They've got this boy's ass.
My 26-step plan to kill this guy.
Yeah, they have covered every base. Like,
as a series of bits. Like, he's just doing, like, Max von Sydow is doing tricks at this. He's doing trick shots. Like, I'm going to, like, force him unwittingly back to the hotel where he's going to escape and take his car, which is then going to explode.
These guys are a more menacing presence than I think Spectre ever was. Because instead of doing shit like dunking people in piranha tanks, it's just like, the fact that our hero keeps trying shit like that you would try in that situation and finds they've already thought of it is just so fucking sinister. And like, they've not really got any sort of big evil plan that we're aware of. It's not like there's like a ticking clock with like, they're going to take over the government like in, at the meeting next week. There's no like doomsday laser. It's just like 6 dudes who've thought of everything.
Yeah. Like I had a facetious note like a little bit ago, but I didn't get to because I was in the nightmare dimension for a while. Whereas like this guy got referred to, Mr. October got referred to as like the Reichsfuhrer. And I wrote down like, you can't be the fucking Reichsfuhrer if there's like 8 of you. It's a big fucking title to give yourself when you've got together with like 7 like-minded homies in like the community center.
Yeah, and I mean, this is basically like, they're basically a street gang. Like,
I will say, fuck it, he deserves it, man. He's been thinking about this. Like, he's really headed this boy off at every conceivable pass.
It's true. And so, obviously, the thing to do when presented with a car bomb is to detach it from the car, thus creating a sort of philosophical quandary of whether it's still a car bomb, and then detonate it deliberately. And for a second, he doesn't even like run away. And so I'm like, he's just like, oh, excellent. My charred corpse will serve as a distraction so I can get away.
You gotta leave the environment though, man.
Yeah, he tries to leave the environment. And, there's a sort of like scare where the door like isn't giving way, but he eventually escapes the environment. the thing blows up. He has like successfully faked his death in time to get to the Europa Center, which is like this. It's at this point the tallest building in Berlin. It's got a big honking like Mercedes-Benz spinning trefoil on the top. It's still being built. It's like, this is the new Germany, man.
Whoa.
And in an unfinished floor of the building that's going to be like the new Germany is like the team, like Hengel, the like weird Quentin Crisp guy. And they're all like on to like camp beds on the floor, just like, where the fuck have you been?
Yeah, he comes in looking like absolute shit.
He's been blown up a bit. Like he's got
covered in dust, just like
also,
dour ass.
He feels really bad because like he left Inga to die.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had to. At which point Alec Guinness appears having just gotten out of bed.
In his dressing gown, in his gym jams.
Hello, how's it going? I'm Alec Guinness.
Yeah, Quiller rolls up with like face like a slapped ass, whereas Alec Guinness has just woken up and looks like so cozy.
He's like peeling his Korean skincare mask off. Like he looks fantastic.